you're all very welcome to what is the 4th annual Public Service Innovation Conference, and it is brought to you by the Department of Public Expenditure and Reform with the full support of our partners in respect of this project, Microsoft Ireland. And I do want to pay tribute to Anne Sheehan and her team and to thank them for their continued support and collaboration in respect of this important event. And I am delighted to welcome so many distinguished public sector leaders in Ireland in terms of our public service and our civil service who are joining us today, whether it be in person or online. And I know that I echo on behalf of my Secretary General, David Maloney, a very warm welcome to all of you to this Innovation Conference today. And we gather to mark and acknowledge the ongoing and continuous changes taking place across the Irish public and the civil service. At present, we have over 370,000 public servants working across different sectors in Ireland. That's a number that has grown by tens of thousands in recent years, and it is set to continue to grow as we implement Budget 2023 and we target expansion across a range of different areas of public service in Ireland. And all of those public servants have been busy innovating, leading and participating in fresh new work practices that improve public administration practice for colleagues and for citizens alike. As National Public Service Innovation Week 2022 begins, I wish to pay tribute to our public and our civil servants for continuing to successfully innovate under the constraints posed by new and ongoing issues, both domestically and internationally. And of course, it is a time of great challenge, a time of heightened uncertainty, and over the last couple of years, the Irish Public Service has had to adapt and demonstrate incredible agility to respond to unfolding events. And you all have moved quickly to consistently deliver excellent services despite the uncertainty and the unpredictability of multiple challenges that we face at this time. And this week is a welcome opportunity for my department to celebrate the significant improvements that have taken shape throughout the public and the civil service in recent years. My department plays a key role in defining, in amplifying and in investing in systematic cross-sectoral public service transformation. We champion a professional and agile public sector that generate better outcomes for our society. We fund and connect public service bodies, and we actively research new ways of doing things, implementing actions to positively change public service workflow. This allows Deeper to play a pivotal role in the transformation journey, that of bridge builder between state organisations and members of the public. And it is the citizen that we must provide a dividend to as our key shareholder. And I think that is the prism really through which we look at everything that we are doing. And when we consider the question of innovation, it is how can we improve services to the people that we represent and the people that we serve. And that is ultimately the metric that I think we need to come back to when we're looking at any new idea or any new innovation. And a prerequisite for this dividend is making innovation a real and tangible exercise in the public service. This in turn has to be supported by the most responsive and reliable customer service possible. And it's important to have an innovation conference and an innovation week, but it's not something that we just switch on and off. The most important thing about innovation is it has to be part of our everyday working lives and part of our culture of work, so that every day we consider, is there a way of doing something better? Is there a way of doing new things? And how can we improve on the service that we provide to our country by way of public services? The government is committed to advancing a culture of innovation in our public service that provides a high-value return to communities into the future. Flexible and innovative improvements to service delivery, as successfully demonstrated by all during the COVID pandemic and more recently during our national response to assist those fleeing war in Ukraine, powerfully builds public trust and confidence in the state. and we are facing great challenges, not least in the area of accommodation provision, and the government will do everything we possibly can to make sure that all of those who come here seeking refuge, seeking shelter and seeking security are provided with the best services possible. And we know we have ongoing work to do to make sure that we achieve that. And I want to assure you that the government will do whatever it takes to make sure that we provide those vital supports to people who are coming here at a time of such trauma and upheaval in their own lives. And while public servants have achieved a lot in this time, there is work to be done by all of us to enable our organisations to become as exemplars of innovation, where permission to think differently, to be outspoken and to take a chance, to experiment are embraced. And that is part of the culture that we want to make sure is evident across our public service. Where finding fresh ways of delivering services, using new ideas and methods are welcomed. This involves engaging with citizens to know their needs and designing solutions that reflect their perspective, using the right resources and multiple solutions. It involves anticipating change and fostering mutually beneficial partnerships in our quest to secure long-lasting transformation. Public service innovation plays a vital role in delivering better, more effective services for our customers and in supporting national economic and indeed social development. The Government's Making Innovation Real strategy and the Civil Service Renewal 2030 strategy provide a practical roadmap for how we can build on our growing culture of innovation. The 4 key priority areas in Making Innovation Real provide guidance for public service organisations to anchor innovation in their corporate strategies and their business plans. They show how public service leaders can develop a workforce innovation culture that can flourish